Right, let's get straight into it, man. Okay, we got another one. It's a bit different. It's a bit of a switch up here, but it's a more serious topic, and we're not afraid to have uncomfortable conversations. If you don't know this lady, citizen concerned, she's very wise. She's good. She knows what she's talking about. We should probably follow her, and she's actually a voice for everybody in this country, young, old, anywhere in the middle. Doesn't matter, but she's a voice for everybody here. And as much as we're having fun in this motherfucker, we can't, shrug away from the important conversations and the serious conversations per se. So let's check this out.
This logic of make room for us, make room for representation, is all about the stomach. If you are eating, let those that look like me eat as well. That's what South Africa's politics is now all about for these people who are in politics. But to a normal citizen like you and I, it does not matter if the minister is young or old, male or female, black or white, as long as they provide the services needed by the citizens.
So first things first, I wanted to actually just mention, react to this part because this is the part that struck me the most. And second thing of all, in South Africa, we have a problem here with connections. Everybody just fuckers each other to a span. There's no real opportunities, and in South Africa, I think the unemployment rate for fucking youth is insane. It's the highest it's ever been in a long, long time. And what's crazy is youth unemployment as well is rampant here. Youth unemployment, I think the youth is counted as anywhere between 15, 16, all the way up until like 35 years old. Or then you're considered a youth at those ages. You're a big man. After 26, you're a big man, You're a big man after 26, but even so, even let's say you're a qualified individual, there's a lot of qualified people in this country who are just sitting at home. I'm talking PhD people, like honors, masters, things that are important and actually needed in the country, who could actually do good. Like she said, doesn't matter the age that you are, so long as your competence is there, you're needed. We need you, but we haven't been represented. We haven't been put in positions where you can exercise said skills now, because it's all about who you know and not necessarily what you know. People are just putting each other on at this point, and it's put the country in a very precarious position, putting the population of the country, to say, in a very precarious position, because now you're at a point where you're probably a couple 100,000 rand in debt because you did some fake ass module fucking qualification. You probably did medicine. You owe 400,000 rand to the bank. You get me, and you've just been sitting at home for the past 4 years because you can't get a job, even though you've got one of the most thick degrees out there, bro. But yeah, sad.
The people that care about how old is a minister, what gender are they black, are they white, are they disabled, have been politicized and fed propaganda. It's all about the eating. It is all about give us some of these eating opportunities, guys. These politicians don't care about competence as much as they care about the race, the gender, the age, or sexual orientation of the individuals.
I want people to realize that these guys are all racist. Because you're black doesn't mean you're not racist. Being black doesn't disqualify you from being racist. Being white or any other race doesn't automatically make you racist, especially if you criticize black people. If you're not black and you criticize black people, you're not being racist. You're just being honest with a lot of things. Let's just put that into perspective. Just because you'll see a non-black person say that black government is absolute shit doesn't make them racist, because that shit's true. If anything, the ANC is racist towards you because they've taken away your opportunities to feed themselves. They're taking money out of your pocket to feed themselves. You're victimized from this shit, bruh. And you're gonna and this is what they want. They want you to fight amongst yourselves. It's tactics, divide and conquer. They want you to fight amongst yourselves. They want you to be angry at your neighbor. They want you to be angry at white people, Indians, coloreds, Asians, all of that. They want you to be angry at the foreigners. And foreign doesn't mean black as well. Let's get that out the fucking way. I want everyone to understand that, all of these diversion tactics is to just fucking distract you from the fact that they're incompetent and they're not doing their best to help you. They're helping themselves. You know, and it's the saddest thing because people voted for them. We have another 4 years of this. And it's, well, we're to blame for it, really. We have another 4 years of this. We asked for this. Because I remember last year when social media was blowing up, oh, guys, you understand the assignment. You know what to do. You know what should be done. You know, ANC's gotta go. All of a sudden, they win. And it's like, how? We've seen them win for the past 30 years and we're to our detriment as well. And people still voted for them. Now it's your right to vote for whoever you want to vote for. But let's be fucking honest. Unless you're with the connections here, what have they done for the next person? Regardless of color. They only are interested in themselves, bro. It's sad.
This is what shows you that our country is in the hands of fools. If you also hold these views, please take time to think long and hard, and you'll realize that what really matters most is competence and not representation. If you need some convincing, take a look at this.
In as far as NYDA must fulfill its objectives, right?
Yes.
Youth development, the things that you would have mentioned here.
Yes.
Now, there's the NYDA Act, and then there's the legal framework of the NYDA Act. I want to know if you understand the relationship between those two, and if you can give me some practical example, even one, that demonstrates to us and the people of South Africa that you'll be serving, that you understand this relationship.
Okay. Okay, so from the as NYDA is mandated to obviously do youth development. For me to answer this question, I am going to use that example of the rural being integrated into the okay. So
Yeah, we're fucked. We're cooked. Yeah, we're... Okay. 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 We're cooked. We're cooked. This is the guy this is one of them actually that's in charge for a lot of people's lives. This is one of the guys that are in charge for a lot of people's futures and present, because the present is important. We're in the now. You get me? And most of them are like this. Yes, there's some that are meant to be there, but most of them are like this. Just bare ams, ahs, oohs. He doesn't understand the question. He doesn't know the policies. He doesn't know the question. The saddest thing about this country is I hate it. And I'm from here. I was born here. I'm closer. I'm from here, bro. And I hate it. And the only thing that overpowers my hate for this country is my love for this country. I'm in a weird position because I hate this fucking place. But I love it as well. And I love it more than I hate it. And I don't hate it because of what it is. I hate it because it's what it's been made into. This place is shit. But it's also gorgeous. It's like they say you can't wrap shit with glitter. That's what this is. It's just bare shit wrapped in gold. Equally. That's just what it is, man. And these are the guys who are in charge of this. Yeah, look at him. With his clapped out hairline. Look at this guy, bro. And guess what? He makes more in a month than some of your parents do in a year. He can't even read. He can't even comprehend a question in his field of expertise. He can't read. He can't understand. He has no comprehension skills. He can't articulate himself publicly or privately. Yeah, he's under pressure now, but fuck you. You're a big man, you know, and you're getting paid. You're getting paid more than doctors right now. People who actually save people's lives, you're getting paid more than them, and you can't even speak. What's the difference between this guy and a high school student? What's really the difference? Well, one has connections and the other doesn't, and I'll let you guess who's in which position.
The framework essentially is the skeleton, and then from the act itself, it's the policy, the legal framework, will be.
You want to be a board member, right? Right? Shouldn't you know the organization you wish to take charge of? Shouldn't you have done some reading to make sure you know the organization, its purpose and intention? Should you not try to know about the job?
Youth development. He's in youth development. It's to develop youth. You don't have to know the mandates. Everybody knows what it means to develop youth. To develop youth, to make sure that they are developed and get skills to find jobs, to contribute to the country. I've never read a single word of that dossier, but just from the acronym itself, I can derive its core meanings. And that's what comprehension is. You're not gonna go to a petrol station, see a sign that says petrol station, and be like, I wonder what this is. You're not gonna do that. You're like, I wonder what this is about. Read the sign, mate. What's petrol? Oh, cool. What's a station? This is a petrol station. What does it do? I mean, maybe it's our fault. Maybe we deserve this. Why is it cooked when it's our turn?
Job and organization to prepare for the interview. These are big salaries for useless jobs that shouldn't even exist. Jobs in an organization that, if we are all being honest, shouldn't even exist. These positions and organizations exist for, if you are eating, let us eat too. Let one of us eat as well. That's the honest truth. That is sadly what South African municipalities, state institutions, and politics have become. Politics of gravy trains, politics of the stomach. That's why you see that when you try to tell certain people to stop voting for the ANC and its babies, they say, no, if we start standing up against them, then we won't be given the tender. The business forum will exclude us. When the opportunities come, we will be left out. Let's just be quiet so that we can also eat. We really need to stop thinking only with our stomachs, fellow South Africans. The truth is, with the ANC out of the way, there will be enough for everyone.
And that's not how contracts work. That's not how tenders work. Like, that's not how it even works. You kick them out. There's still loads of construction, loads of businesses out there that need work, loads of work to hand out. It doesn't just magically disappear because the ANC is out there. Roads don't magically not need fixing because they're out. Fucking places don't automatically stop needing cleaning contracts just because these motherfuckers are ousted. Businesses still need to do business, with or without them. And guess what? If you own a business, they need you. You're needed if you provide value. That's what this is. You're needed if you provide value. And if you're not in a business capacity, you be in an employee capacity. But guess the fuck what? There's no fucking jobs. So there's no places to contribute unless you're Fargad somewhere in there. And it's frustrating, man. It really, really fucking is, but...
Want to eat without things like tenders. The economy will be big enough for all of us to have a slice. Organizations like the NYDA are simply here to throw money around, pretending to be creating opportunities. Meanwhile, salaries are being thrown around, loads of cash being given to the select few, all funded by the taxpayer, by the way. What a joke. I know that many of you will disagree with me on this, but hopefully one day you will also see it. Anyway, that's it for today. Please subscribe, like, and share this video with other citizens.
Listen, for closing message, understand that we need to... This is a long game. Life is a long game, honestly. Yeah, it's tough right now, but you just gotta look at the long term, man. You can't, like, short-termism, greed, envy, and a couple other things. That's what's brought us here. If you just do your own research into South Africa, our country, you'll notice these things all over. They're just prevalent all over our country, just riddled all over our government. You know, the black government that wanted a seat at the table, the very same one that You know, like, bro, like, yo, fuck this. Bro, Nelson Mandela died for this, you know? Nelson died for this, you know? Nigga was in prison for this, you know? Do you know that? Like, bro, your grandfathers and shit got their ass beaten on the street. Big men got beaten in front of their kids for this shit, you know? People got shot for this. For this. People got shot for this. Do you know that? Big man, a big man, getting his black ass slapped around the floor for this shit. For this shit. He's turning in his grave right now as we fucking speak, bro. You know. Now, I don't know what kind of words are allowed on these platforms. I'm new to this shit. But you know, some people got, you know, their life subscription got cancelled because they wanted liberation, they wanted freedom. And they got their life subscription cancelled. They rage quit. Some of them rage quit, some of them got sent back to the lobby. You know, by big, you know, anti-life devices. So, bro, they died for this. They did die for this. Like, they died for this. For this shit. It's disgusting, and guess what? We're dying for it too now. Our death is just less violent. It's just a bit slower. And that's called poison. Poison just doesn't just end you right then and there like a bullet. Poison just seeps in slowly through the blood clots. Everything fucking through the blood vessels, I mean. Slowly makes its way all the way up to you. To your heart, to your brain. Next thing you know, you're on the hospital bed with the shakes blood. You know, you're just jittery, you're dead. You're done. You're just done. And that's what our government is. It's just poison. The slowest kind, the most painful kind. You feel it seeping into you and you just feel it killing you. Slowly but surely. Sad, man, but sad.